Okay, welcome back, everybody. We're going back to Akecheta Island. This is a Native American island. Just got through doing a very long play. It took me about 12 hours to do the video and playthrough and everything. It was with a little girl that's staying with us for the summer and comes and visits a lot. Her name we call her Mariah.
And put it in my
You don't
mouth.
want to pick it, put it in your mouth.
Not like
Oh, he's
that.
ready. All right, so we go get it. Go slow. Let off. And give it some gas. Like that right there. All right, let off. You see that little pipe there?
Yeah.
That's where you're going. Just give it a little bit of gas off and on. Off and on. A little more. There it is. Don't touch it. Now he's taking that and putting it in your truck.
That's your trick.
Well, it is my truck, yes. It's even got my face on it, don't it?
Yeah. How did it be my place and that way?
You want your face on that truck? Well, you'll have to talk to the person that made that for me. We got some old equipment out, and it took literally hours, but she got the hang of it. She started doing really well. I have done some testing on this map. I have tested the contracts and stuff like that. Um, as you've seen, J&J is the ones that has given me my recording software. It's amazing. I love it. My top donator so far, man, I just love him to death. He's doing everything he can to help me out. And this little picture here really does this no justice at all. This is one of the top maps there is, literally. It doesn't have the old stuff that I love and stuff, really, but it does have that feel. As you can see, the little trees and everything, and how everything just looks so nice. And it's just over the top. It's got a lot of custom effects to it, and I think y'all gonna like it. So I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm gonna get in and show you what you got, because this map is going live. It is going out to everybody now. It was private. It was by request only, and we was talking back and forth, and he stated that he wanted kind of, want to know what I thought, and I said, what's good, bad? You're gonna get negative with the good and issues, and that's just good with the bad is just part of everything. And I think this map is really one to be downloaded. Period. And I'm gonna show y'all why. Okay, so I got all my mods turned off. One of the things we kind of joked about was this pier. And used to, you would drop off the edge of the earth over here, and I thought it was really funny. It said something about maybe putting a sign up there and everything saying the earth is flat, and you can kind of go off this way if you want. Well, you still kind of can. Yeah. Which is just fun. I love it. It's not really part of your experience. It's all splashed and everything. It's just a little something you can do if you just wanted to. So, like always, I'm going to show you what you get. So, starting out, these lands down here, number one, you got a beautiful wraparound of some land right here and stuff. This little island is perfect for somebody like me, and Mariah was playing today. You got tons of sell locations and a store, BP, and McDonald's. I forgot McDonald's was even on there earlier. But you got pretty much everything that you could possibly need right here. If you like small play. If you like big play, as you can see. And I have done some of this, and I had like 4 harvesters going out there getting potatoes, and I swore after that I would never harvest another one there was, because it's just massive. It's huge. So this appeals to small farmers and big farmers, or you can start off small like me, combine fields and do stuff like that, and then go large. And he asked my opinion on a lot of this stuff, which is, I mean, it's just my opinion, but we got a really good friendship going out of this, I feel. And I'll show you some of the things that he put in. So you get a lot of jobs and stuff. You don't start with any animals. You do got tons of sale locations. We took off some barley at about 700 or something today, and right now it's going around 5. So you got good competitive prices, and half of these is right here by you. So as far as your garage goes, you got, to me, the best starting equipment there is. Now, I did sell all this stuff in my playthrough and got, I kept one of the tractors. I sold all the rest, and I went for even smaller on the stuff. But you got more than enough to get you started right here. You got your ability to have a front end loader and some of your front end loader equipment stuff, and enough stuff to get you started right here in this open area. So you really don't need much more than that. As far as the field and everything, you can tell it does have kind of an old feel to it. It's got some junk laying around, which I love. You got some storage back here in the back. Little house along the beach. Couple of cozy chairs for you to sit into. These balloons do move. But here's one of the things I was talking about. He knows me that I like trees. To me, trees is like cars and people helps make a map, especially when it's a good bunch of different kind of trees. And then you can see that, and it is pushed up next to this, and I had no problem farming this today. It is up close to it, stuff like that, but as I stated earlier, people does farm right up next to trees in my area, so who cares? It's just something new. You can run some paint right through there, or you can just trim it out yourself and then hire it out. There goes some jets. If you watch the open, this is the map that it comes on. And if you actually want to see them up close doing that dive bomb flyby, you have to go past this second bridge. So whenever you get your map, just come over here and wait. They keep going around this map. Just be patient. Just drive your vehicle over here and get out and just sit there for a while. They will come. They come around regularly. So you will see them if you sit there long enough. Like I said, all these fields right here can be combined, so even a small area can be quite large. I have tested in another video this land right here and a few others. You got a bunch of rise and falls to your land. Like I said, a great deal. I heard the jets here. I missed them. So you got a large, variety of trees. All these jets getting to me. There they go. So just hang out over here and you will see them. Massive fields. You got a little color pop going around it. So he knows what I like. You do got a singular type tree right here, and it is straight rows. But one in a game or two is not that big of a deal when you're doing so much to it, because there is tree farms. We got a paper mill not too far from us, about 45 minutes. So there's a few tree farms, but you can see going around this right here, you got lots of different tree types and stuff. So it has a very natural feel. He put down his little playthrough down on this island right here. He put his house down here and everything else. It was pretty cool. You got a little place to fish off of, but a massive area over here to be able to have a house and stuff. And all this interior section is just massive. So you big farmers, there you go. You can just farm like there's no tomorrow. And there is some natural feel to these farms. If you want to use hired workers, especially over here on this one, even with the sprayer, you're going to have to do a little bit of work. You're going to have to trim out before you start sending hired worker, even with the sprayer and stuff, because they will leave it as well. But it does not take that long to go around and do a little bit of trimming before you turn the hired worker loose. This little town over here, it's in the northwest part of the mount. So much custom touches, and I ain't funny. It has a beautiful feel to it. A little overlooking. This is where the little Native American trail starts. We was talking, I said, because of his Lakota and Sioux, into his history of his family, I said, it'd be really nice if you could do something like was done like this one place online, to actually post some pictures and kind of educate and stuff like that. I think that would be amazing. That's him texting me, that dinging. But all this year, I said I would like for it to have something in it, to me, that, you know, can show our past and stuff of our nation. You know, not like the Trail of Tears, but something a little bit better. You know, something that should be. You know, to learn from our mistakes and benefit. So, it's very beautiful. I love it. It's just, it's absolutely amazing. And I got the park dedicated in my name. Awesome. It's just, he's got a bridge over here, and the people does walk over it. So, I mean, there's just so many custom touches to this map, and so much that contributes to its life. Traffic's moving pretty fast. Here's a sawmill over here. You can tell the traffic's moving pretty good. It's usually moves too slow in the game. This one, you better watch it a little bit. You got a little place. If you got some vehicles you like to open up, you can do it here. I've had some running up to about 100 mile an hour through there. It's a lot of fun. I mean, look at this. Is that a cool little touch or what? That singular little pink tree in the middle of this. Just massive farm after massive farm, and none of them is squared up. Like I said, if you want to, they are a little bit, but you really need to trim the outside edge, and it won't take that long. The bushes, I didn't know if I would like them at first, but he has added thousands of trees to this map. And then with the bushes pushed up right next to them, it just looks right. I mean, it just looks right. Nice little pond area here. Nice to even own something like this and put your maybe a little camper by Hoot over here or somebody over there. And then be able to farm these big lands. This place is just so massive. Here's another place he's set up. He's got some animal placements as well. I didn't load that mod extension up. But basically, it's you can check my past videos and stuff on Akecheta Island. And basically, I think it was like 800 cows and 500 chickens and stuff. They don't take up no space. And he moved the... if I'm thinking about it, I'll bring the video up into this video and actually show that. And also, I'll also link you to his page, his YouTube page, because it shows it on there in great detail. And if you want to learn more about modding and stuff, go there, because he's teaching. And you can learn a little something. But anyway, all the triggers for the animals he's put on one side, instead of them being wrapped all the way around. So if you was like in this area right here and you want to put some animals out, enjoy the view and stuff like that, you could put your chickens or your cows up along this right here and still have all this out here to put more in. I mean, you put more out there, still have room. Whereas if you put down one or the other, you have to make room all the way around it for the triggers and stuff. So it uses less space and has more animals and stuff. Here's your little community over here too, back where you start at. and it has a really nice feel to it. It has people that walks along this boardwalk right here. Right here they are. And it was just a regular house over there, and it was kind of old. He's changed that house out. See, I've learned something new as well. This was an older house, but whenever I was over here, I said, yeah, y'all just need to suffer. Have a little pier over there and stuff for them to get in and out of and everything. And make these people wish, like, oh man, I wish I lived over there. And he's done it. He's added a nicer house to it. It's got a little junk out in the front yard. He's for a nice house, but who cares? But this is nice. This is good enough to make those people wish that they had it. So, I mean, every little thing that I suggested he threw in there, then he threw some stuff in, it kind of blew me away, and it was really nice to get to know him and learn from him and to work with him. I mean, it's J&J's pretty special now. So anyway, as far as my feelings on this mount, it's got a lot of one-offs. He does stuff in it that some modders are just now tinkering with and doing, like with the aircraft and moving balloons and stuff like that. Of course, I know that you can put them on a spline and stuff, like the cars and people and stuff like that, and give them a route and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, he's the first one to do it that I've seen. I've seen a few other maps that actually has like a plane going by, and I thought it was just the coolest thing, or a helicopter or something like that. And then he started off with one jet, and I said, it'd be kind of cool if you can kind of like make it do a flyby. And then he sent me a video, and it was 2 of them. Now it's like 5. So, and the ability to go from small farms to big farms, I like that. I like to be able to grow, start off small, then hit my 8 hours and stuff like that later on. It has a lot of positives, and it's easy for somebody like me to sit there and say so much good about this map, because you can see in discussion on my channel where he reached out to me and he asked me if then whenever we started talking stuff, he asked me for my opinion, and I did a video on my opinion, and I pointed out everything that I said I wished, and he spent hours putting it all in there and stuff. It was amazing. And now it just basically became a map that I would want to see. And I hope y'all like it, because I've never had this much say on every little inch of a map before. And J&J Mods is pretty special. I mean, he's done a lot for me and my channel. And I'm getting to work with a lot of great modders now. And Kaz and Terry and a few others. And so if you want a video on your maps being built, or if you want an official release video for your maps and stuff, someone to be able to give you some info on your map, reach out to me. I mean, I love map modders and stuff and modders, so I'm not going to do anything to tear you down. I want to see you successful. I want to see everybody, including other YouTubers. I want us all to work together. So, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We're going to go for 1,000. And it's all going to be because of y'all. Thank you so much. Have fun, everybody.